Ow! Hi, hello, Amana, and welcome to a video that is actually not about the making of Talia Grace. Today we are actually going to be talking about my first Megacon Orlando, and it was of the year 2021, and I only went for the one day of Friday. But before I dive into that, I want to note a few things. First of all, I didn't plan on this vlog, and that is kind of why it's going to be more of a long lines of Sophia Nygaard formatted video, because, like I said, I didn't plan it, so until a little more towards the end of the day, it's a little inconsistent, and I couldn't really make a cohesive story, but I really wanted to share my first time going online, so here we are. Luckily, towards a little more towards the end, it's a little more of like a actual streamlined story or vlog that I could put together, but who's gonna watch the first part? Second of all, I would like to just let you know now, I was terrible with my microphone at the convention. I brought it, but because of the reasons stated before, the mic was either not used, I kept forgetting, or my brother kept forgetting, yes, he was there with me, to put it in or put it on the right setting on my camera so the mic would work. With that being said, lastly, the person who liked to be called the Giant Pocket, aka my little brother, was with me, and he was filming half the time. He's not a video person, so just keep that in mind. You did a good job for not being a video person and never really using a camera before, so I'll give you a thumbs up, and I apologize because you carried all our stuff. Insert a compilation of me being a terrible big sister and just filming him complaining here.
Playing games.
We have our stuff in the back, so he wanted to go get it.
Nathan, what's happening right now?
My back is dying.
We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket
Are you
ship.
still recording?
Yes.
I have bags on fast.
I'm tangled.
He's dying. You're dying.
I am.
Thank you, bro. You were a trooper. You could say a stormtrooper. Okay, let's talk Megacon. So, I do want to note the fact that it was a bit of a last-minute decision to go. My brother just happened to be coming down, and the convention just so happened to be on the weekend that he was coming. So, one impulsive decision later, I had 2 tickets to Megacon, a convention that was like less than a week away, and I had no cosplays planned. That was so much fun to figure out. But when I did figure them out, I actually brought 2 of them. So I brought my Femme Jason Grace, which debuted earlier this year, and her tattoo was so much fun. It looked really nice, but it kept rubbing off. And I also brought my Nico D'Angelo, which debuted in 2018 and got a update about last year of 2020. I'm now in Nico D'Angelo. I just got asked to take a picture, and I'm very happy about that. But dude, I just realized I have all of the pockets. All of the pockets. That bomber jacket had all the pockets, and I was so happy about being able to carry so much stuff. So our first impressions about Megacon when we entered was it was big, like big. I'm used to in Boston. My brother's local convention is PAX, and jeez, it was so much bigger than we were used to. At least the shopping area was. You were saying, mister, that PAX?
Not as big as this.
Huh?
They have PAX is not as big as, doesn't have this big of an open area.
I've only been to Anime Boston, and this is so much bigger than Anime Boston.
I mean, it's like the open space is double PAX.
The convention also had some really cool setups, like Star Wars mannequins, Ghostbuster vans, and my personal favorite, the TARDIS. Sorry, this is the wrong genre. Why am I here? Where am I? I thought I was from the 40s. This is wrong. This is just wrong. Though that the Doctor Who section was just a personal favorite in general. Speaking of media with giant robots, I would like to note that we found a little Wally not too long after we got there, and he was very cute. The other amazing thing about the convention was, of course, the people. There were so many amazing cosplayers, but also some genuinely really helpful people. For example, so I had this sign on my backpack that said, "If lost, please return to the Ghost King," because I thought it was a funny joke since I was in JC Grace. But it kept flapping around and it was not that secure, even though I tried my best to tape it very well, and my brother tried to as well. So these really nice vendors, who we never bought anything, well, that time, while we were there, offered to tape the heck out of that thing. They made sure that thing was going nowhere.
Currently getting my backpack fixed.
Okay. That's good enough.
Thank you so much. Oh,
There we go.
I have a sign on my back.
Good. All right, that's better.
Yes. Thank
All right.
you. Hi! She helped fix my backpack. Hi! Thank you for fixing my backpack.
You're welcome! Also, there was these two other people that were nice enough to let us film them making custom art, and they don't generally let people do that, so I very much appreciate that. But I'm gonna withhold that footage for later because I want to talk about the goodies, and I'm gonna put that in that section. You know, the stuff I brought home. Speaking of home, though, I want to reiterate that this was not our home convention, like not at all even close to our local convention, so we very quickly regretted not grabbing a map at the entrance because it was big. I know I've already said this, but it was big and we got very confused very quickly. And we were just lost the entire time.
Solve the mystery.
Maybe. Maybe.
And before you say, why didn't you just get a map later? We did eventually, but we're not very spatially aware, so it took us a while to find the info center.
What are we doing right now?
We're going to the information center.
Why?
We have no idea where we're going.
But thank God we did, because otherwise we'd be running around looking for events like Magnus Chase if he were Chicken and the Hammer of Thor. No, I'm not sorry about making that joke. Yes, it's gonna take a minute to get there, but it's very worth it to get there. It's a pun, trust me. Now, speaking of events, the reason why I wanted to be Nico D'Angelo for the second half of the convention is because I don't have a lot of pictures of him. The only good picture of him is this one photo from 2020, and so I really wanted to get more photos of him just around the convention. Now, saying that, I very much got my wish, because not 5 minutes being freshly into Nico, somebody walked up to me and asked for my photo. It usually would go something along the lines of, "Hey, are you Nico D'Angelo? Oh my god, can I have a picture with you?" And I wouldn't mind getting my picture taken. I thought it was really cool and it was a lot of fun meeting all of you. But at first I just thought it was the sign. But majority of you never saw the sign. You see, I had the sign that on my backpack like Jason, except instead of "if lost, send to Ghost King," it was "if lost, please return to the Nico Protection Squad." So I always thought that gave it away, and then I would show it to people, and instead of them being like, "Oh yeah, no, that's how I found you," usually it'd be like, "Oh my god, that's so funny, can I take a picture of it?" And of course I would let them take a picture. So if any of you are watching, hi, I had a lot of fun. How'd you find this video? And I'm very happy you made it this far, I think. More chaos will ensue. As for the events, I heard that there was going to be a cosplay red carpet going on, and you bet my butt I was going to be there. So I just did the red carpet. That was nerve-wracking, but what made me feel a lot better is the announcer knew who I was. I just heard Percy Jackson, she knew it was the book series, and that made me really freaking happy. Nerves be damned. Death Boy was going to get photographed in all his emo glory, even though you can only see about like this much of my face due to my mask and my wig covering the majority of it. So all you could see was my eyes peering into your soul. Though I would like to note that after the cosplay red carpet, I was walking around with my hands in the Uraraka's hand symbol for My Hero Academia, and that's because I had black nail polish on that I put on after the red carpet, and it was very wet for a good 10 to 20 minutes, and I didn't want to get black nail polish on anyone or anything. Trust me, it will happen. It might be messy though. The last thing we did at the convention was actually buy some goodies for ourselves and some friends back home. I personally got 2 pairs of earrings that I love to death and have already worn, and a custom quote by these really nice people that let us film them. And actually, you know what? I'm gonna let Pass Me tell you about it.
So, I almost said we're at Anime Boston, but she's making me a custom for Bring On the Monsters, and I think it's amazing. She's at Disney. She has a TikTok. This is her TikTok. Nathan, please film her TikTok. But she has all these amazing art stuff, like quotes from comics and just random stuff too. Please don't film me up. I don't want to edit that out later. It just looks really pretty, and it's recycled, which is really cool. It's really cool. This is really cool. Look at her. Look at that. Art on the side. That's some Lego Town. But yeah, so I'm really excited about it. I get some decorative art in my house.
And again, thank you so much for letting us film you guys, because it was so much fun meeting you. And it was really cool just to film you guys making the custom art. And I didn't notice that you put the little lightning bolt right here till I got home. So that was like a nice little surprise. I know I asked for it, but I didn't see it when I was at the convention. So that was really nice. As for the other goodies we got, there's a debate about this one little stuffy that I bought for my brother's friend's birthday. That was either a
gerbil or a hamster.
We later concluded that it was actually a very fluffy hedgehog, which we got for her family friend's birthday. She doesn't watch my channel, so I think we're good on not ruining that surprise. Lastly, my brother got what I like to now call an electric mouse pad, which, as he puts it,
You excited about this?
A little, yeah. I have no mouse pad.
so with our pockets thoroughly emptied and the convention ending, we made our way out of the... You know what? Actually, I'm gonna let Pastana take over, starting with me yelling at my autofocus saying that there are ghosts behind me, because Nico D'Angelo.
Hey, listen, I know I'm the ghost king, but there's no ghost here.
I'd be ready.
Anyway, we're hungry, we're tired, and we need to go home. This was my Megacon, his Megacon. Both our first Megacons, and I definitely want to do this again.
Yeah? Question though. Compared to PAX.
This was more fun than a couple of my packs.
Okay,
I've had a good couple of packs.
That's fair. That's fair. The artists, like the shopping center here, was definitely a lot better than Anime Boston. So much better. So
Yeah.
we're gonna tap out. I hope you have a good one. Bye.